Shalom, family. How we all doing? This is White Raptor News Ministries, bringing you a video from Brother Peniros' mind. This is a good video here. It covers a lot of different people, a lot of different interviews. People of the children of God are waking up. They're coming out of it, claiming what's rightfully theirs, man. And it should be just that way. Folks, you are under a spell, and the government, I need you to understand that when you vote people into office, that you give away your power and your energy, literally. The Spirit of God, when you do that, the Spirit of God allows you to be placed underneath of a spell where you cannot recognize Him because you have turned to mankind, which God created evil, to lead you. You're giving away your power to a politician who's an extortionist, who steals money from you, takes money from you, and then you weaken your very own soul by putting it on a politician to save you rather than putting it on the Creator. And that's what this channel here teaches. We teach about two different races of people, one, souls without the Spirit on them, and souls with the Spirit on them. Now, I made a video yesterday. I dropped a couple of subscribers, and folks, it was probably my daughter and maybe someone else, one of her grandkids or something. Here's your grandpa. But you got to understand something from my perspective, and I am a very abrasive person, and I don't ever regret anything that I say today. Let me be very clear on that. However, I will say that sometimes I regret the manner that I say it. I'm trying to be compassionate to Christians. I'm trying to do the best I can, but you got to understand, at the spiritual level that I am at today, it's not Christianity that's being condemned. Those people that say that Christianity is being condemned are pulling the wool over your eyes. Christianity is being condemned because Christianity is a walk that is contrary to the Spirit of God, and that is why Christians are being condemned. When Jesus said that many will come in my name, put it together. Who are the many that come in Christ's name and deceive many? It's Christians. It's you. You're the many. And there's billions of you. And so when someone like me comes across, starts learning the truth, and finds the true Spirit, the one Creator, the self-existing eternal one, and finds Him, and we try sharing this information, this truth with you so many times, especially my family, you got to understand, I did my video the other day because my daughter, after 11 years of not hearing from her, she contacted me to tell me that I guess she's had another child from her fourth man. And when she had her third child from her third man, I reprimanded my daughter. I laid into her. I admonished her, and I told her that her ways then are not right. And she told me on the phone that she had tied her tubes and she couldn't have any more children. So naturally, when she told me that she was contacted with another child now from another man, one of two things happened. She reversed the procedure, which I don't think is possible to reverse procedures on a woman once she's had her tubes tied. You can't go back from that. And she has another child. So she lied to me. My daughter hurts me, man. She doesn't get it. She tells me things that she's selfless, and that she shows up selfless each day, man. But I shared with you in my video about no good deed goes unpunished. So anyways, let's get on with Brother Peniros here and what this compilation of children of God that are starting to wake up. Much love to the children of Israel, by the way. All praise and glory goes to the mighty Most High, our Creator, who is one God, no other. It doesn't go out to anyone else, man. Let's get it on.
sometimes I like to, surf the net and see the people them waking up. It's nice to see people waking up from all different countries, all over the world. And, big shouts out to a channel named Beyond 5D. And I'm going to be reacting to some of his compilations from TikTok. So, let's start off, man. Let's see the people them waking up. It's a beautiful thing. This is why we do this. Check this out.
I want to know why it's flooding. Like, oh my gosh, what does this mean? It's so hot that Chinese people are sitting in caves. There are thousands of people dying in Europe right now due to a heat wave. It's flooding and it's hot. When?
For those that don't know, people, China has been going through a heat wave for like 2 months. Latoya done a video on it, pull it out. And I'm in a serious heat wave. Like people were sleeping in puddles of water. There's been a lot of heat waves going on. You have to ask yourself though, what is causing these heat waves? What is causing these rivers to pull themselves out? Must be a heavenly body, people. Think about it.
Yeah, the wrath of God.
Ain't the moon supposed to do certain things? The moon's been acting crazy lately. But
yeah, brother Sean from Breaking Free from Narcissism the other day, man, he was talking about he saw the moon in the sky at a certain level, and then within minutes when he went to take pictures of it, the moon was gone. And now you have Peniros Mind saying that things are weird with the moon over there in the UK. You got to remember, Peniros Mind is from the UK, bro. This is what's beautiful, man, and we need a community of people all over the world, man, that are giving this kind of news and stuff. We need someone from China. We need someone from Japan. We need someone from the Ukraine and Russia, man. We need a community of people that share the truth of what's going on in their community. And this is what's going to keep us, that's not going to keep us safe. Only the Spirit of God keeps us safe, but that's going to give you the tools that you need to move forward.
It's what she's talking about, people, for those who didn't know.
Thousands of people in Detroit do not have power. Pakistan is flooding due to their glaciers melting. And all this is supposed to be natural causes. Let's not forget that this sneaky snake has bought over 270,000 acres of farmland. I've already told y'all that the planet is alive. The trees, the plants, the water. A lot of y'all are waking up to your surroundings due to the planet raising its vibration. So these are the symptoms of it. There are elemental deities working right now, cleaning up this planet. There are a lot of stories of gods or deities coming down with these elemental powers crafting the earth. Greek, Norse, Yoruba. Y'all asking, where is this water coming from? Y'all remember when I told y'all about the ice wall that's holding in the oceans that we have? And y'all know that Pakistan's glaciers are erupting, causing all of this water from the other side to come in. So tell me that y'all don't think that these elemental deities are not making this happen. Okay, let me try to explain this the best way I can.
I like this sister. She's knowledged up. High frequency. High.
Maps show you exactly what it wants you to see. I'm trying to figure out what goes further than the map. Just like in Game of Thrones, beyond the wall. Okay, so y'all see this map right here. There's a wall.
Look at that, people. You see that map? Now, for those that know me personally, you've been seeing me put this map up on my WhatsApp profile pic for the last 3 to 4 years, maybe even 5. For those that wondered what it is, she's telling you right now.
To figure out what goes further than the map. Just like in Game of Thrones, beyond the wall. Okay, so y'all see this map right here. There's a wall right here, and then there's all of our countries. If y'all don't believe me, there's a naval officer, who showed proof that there are lands way beyond the ice wall.
Right. You see, people, the naval officer she's talking about is Sir Admiral James Byrd. You remember the video that I put out, people? I don't know why she didn't say his name, but...
Documented it and went beyond the wall and said that it was 74 degrees Fahrenheit. Seeing a city and aircrafts. He said he even saw mammoths. And also showed that they had markings the type of swastika. Now, he was digging his nose in Antarctica too. And he sure got that swastika, also found in Africa. But I'm going to say the truth is coming. This is the age of awakening. This is all the walls is being broken down. We're actually...
When James Byrd went to Antarctica, they claimed that there was an attack UFOs came out of the sea with the swastika on it, and basically sunk most of the ships that they sent out. Research it.
To see what's been hidden from us in all aspects, everywhere. With the government, with the sky, with these different realms, they're trying to take over our food source, our power, to make us depend on them, because they want to keep this stuff in control for as long as they can. Y'all didn't have to check the blinds was closed, but y'all stay dangerous. All of this is just a rise of the planet.
You probably think this world is a dream come true, but you're wrong.
I wish I would have known when I first started in my spiritual journey. People are gonna think that you are crazy as fuck, but that's okay. Crystals, tarot cards, incense, sage, all of those are really helpful tools, but they are just like training wheels. They're only teaching you how to use what's already on the inside of you. The real power is within. The real reason that you are afraid of spirits and ghosts is because you are also afraid and unfamiliar with the true essence of yourself. Mediums, readers, astrologers, etc. are lying if they ever tell you that they can tell you your life purpose. You are the only one who can discover that. It's a part of your journey. Meditation is the best spiritual practice, hands down. No one can heal you. Please,
I just want to cut in there, and I'm going to say this. For those, I asked many females out there, about knowledge, what they say they're spiritual. I hope you really understand what that means, because there's different lanes of spiritualness, and you have to really be careful in what you're meddling with, especially if it's a spiritual lane you're taking. That's what I'm going to say, alright?
Far away from anyone who says that. They can help you, but you have to heal yourself. The ancestors do not need material offerings. You being here, your willfulness and progression in life, that is the offering. If they are asking you for material things, then they are earthbound.
And your pastors don't need money to buy Lamborghinis and planes and whatnot. Yeah, this is free. Knowledge is free. You understand?
They're stuck on the astral realm. Stop giving them things and encourage them to ascend.
I don't know what this finicky business is right now on the screen, but have you not noticed that, people? Let me just say something. Knowledge, have you not noticed that knowledge, to get a higher frequency, spiritual knowledge, is free? But worldly knowledge, like courses, university courses and whatnot, it's not free. It just passed my mind. Let's get back to this video.
Giving them things and encourage them to ascend.
What this guy is doing, because to me this looks like a fruity knowledge, man. I don't know. It says, to all those who say my aura isn't real. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at right now.
This will save you lots of energy. If you find yourself in an argument or a debate and the other person you're talking to or communicating with is not intending to learn from you and they're intending to prove a point not to learn, you are wasting your energy. Rewatch.
Did you hear what you said? And we got to run that again. And this is very serious right here. This is very serious right here.
Yeah, it is. This is a good one.
Energy on people, man. Because
No
some
doubt.
people are just not.
Not this little queer.
PSA, this will save you lots of
This
energy.
guy here,
If
yeah.
you find yourself in an argument or a debate and the other person you're talking to or communicating with is not intending to learn from you and they're intending to prove a point not to learn, you are wasting your energy. Rewind.
Kaboom.
Straight facts.
That's a fact.
There's a group of people that say that dragons were real, and I'll explain.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of those people. Check out this clip.
Now, folks, I don't know. I don't take anything off the plate here about dragons and stuff. But my understanding, anytime you start talking about dragons, it's metaphorically speaking of Satan, men fighting against the beast. The dragon is a representation of the beast, and which would indicate a battle, an internal battle that takes place between us. We need to slay the dragon that is inside of us. So I don't take anything off the table. I personally, myself, I don't feel there's enough evidence. That's what I look for. But I don't take anything off the table. I'm not knocking anybody here when they say that dragons existed. I just, it's something that I'd have to see a little more evidence before I leaned in that direction. But right now, metaphorically speaking, I believe that the dragons are all depictions of the Gentile and knights fighting with their own demons, their own beasts.
Dragons were real people. There's plenty of evidence to show. And I think dragons are back. But that's for another video, yeah? That's for another video.
Quickly. So around the same time period in, China, South America, Africa, all these different Rome, all these places, images depicted people fighting dragons, right? And every dragon was slightly different, but it was all a giant, scaly animal that could fly. So when you break that down, you think about the fact that large birds had a hard time being fossilized because their bones are so porous, right? So because they have like hollowish bones, they break down very easily. They don't fossilize. So the group that says this, basically they're saying the evidence is the reason there's no fossils of dragons is because they had bird bones and they were actually very delicate animals. But a handful of these small population of these giant flying lizards existed and basically encompassed all these different countries where they all depicted fighting dragons in their own way, and they were all killed off by knights or whatever it is, and then didn't fossilize.
What are your thoughts? I'm starting to think that there might be a little bit more truth to all the fairy tales that we were told than we may have first suspected.
This is how you should begin prepared. Know that all change is not bad change. This change will right the wrongs done unto the people by the government. America has just reached its Pluto return, so karma finna tear that.
Let me just say something here. Now, no disrespect, innit? I think this is a young boy, innit? I don't know. It could be a girl. I don't know, innit? But this person's young. And from what I'm hearing from the first 5 seconds, it's just good to see that young people are waking up. You know what I'm saying? And this young as well, spitting game. You see these youngsters here, they make certain adults look. I was going to say a bad word there, but look absolutely ridiculous. These youth here make certain people in their 30s and 40s and make people look stupid. Let's go back. Let me give him his respect. It's the same person, this one here.
This is how you should begin prepared. Know that all change is not bad change. This change will right the wrongs done unto the people by the government. America has just reached its Pluto return.
By the who? By the government. By the who? By the government. And what rests on the government's shoulders? Or what does the government rest upon? Whose shoulders? Jesus. Jesus Christ crucified. That's who rests. The government's rest on his shoulders.
Return. So karma finna tear that ass up. People beginning to grow their own foods will only be better for us. We won't have to rely on the government and big grocery stores because it's going to be a community thing. Teachers quitting their job is most likely.
Look at this youth. Sorry. Hey, adults, fix up, man. Fix up.
It's going to be a computerized system teaching the kids, which will then lead to people homeschooling. And that's how the kids will actually be taught the things they need to know. Cashiers probably won't have their jobs anymore. And if you see already, self-checkout.
You're not getting left behind on knowledge, man. You're not getting left behind for real, for real. Yo, big up White Rap the News, man.
Teaching the kids, which will then lead to people homeschooling. And that's how the kids will actually be taught the things they need to know. Cashiers probably won't have their jobs anymore. And if you see already, self-checkout is beginning to take over. Your bank account, I would keep cash on hand and have some in my bank account also. Because in some states, they're beginning to freeze bank accounts. Start getting familiar with this earth. Learn your streets without GPS. Don't rely on the government. Get in tune with technology, and you're going to be fine.
I know y'all seen my previous video about all the aircrafts in the sky that no one can see. And I know y'all seen the comments. And we figured out that this is not just happening right here on the East Coast. It's happening all around the world. You remember me telling y'all about how the way we live in a multi-dimensional world, right? And about the Elohim with the war in heaven? What do y'all think we're really hearing right now? Just think about it.
Nothing is where you think it is.
On that point, you've seen the videos that I put up with the noises in the sky. The funny, weird, strange noises sounding like dragons, ships. You know what I'm saying? They use the chemtrails so we can't see nothing.
A huge dust storm from the Sahara. How did the dust from the Sahara reach the Caribbean so quick? That means Africa is closer than they tell you. Question everything. Everything is a blasted lie. I had an auntie that worked for the airline, Air Jamaica to be specific, for many years. And right before she retired, the pilots told her, direct flight to Africa is only 3.5 hours from Barbados.
Now this is what I've been trying to tell you people. The world map is not what you think it is.
No, it is not.
The map that you see, that's not the map.
It's all bullshit.
I've told you this before.
So why we have forgot Europe, forgot Africa? Those blasted witches. Why they finna
Those blasted witches.
direct flight to Africa is only 3.5 hours from Barbados. So why we have forgot Europe, forgot Africa? Those blasted witches. Why they finna stick Italy and London and Europe? Forgot wherever you saw, forgot Africa saw. You have a question on that? Yes, my beloved. 3.5-hour flight. That's what the pilots told us. Directly from Barbados.
The map is wrong. Oh dear, yes. Look at Greenland. Okay.
To all my subscribers that have been following me since I was on Instagram before I even done YouTube, you see me put this clip right here. She probably got it from my page.
Yeah, it's a funny clip. I hate that little hoe right there, man. I think that this might be a dude. I'm serious. You ever seen her on Mom?
This is what you have to do, people. Move the knowledge on. Just keep moving it on. Obviously, let's just say, she did see this on my page, this clip. She obviously studied it before she put this video up. You know what I'm trying to say? It ain't like she knows what she's talking about. Earlier on she was on camera, she know what she was talking about. So she studied it herself, and that's what's the most important thing about knowledge. You have to study it yourself and have an overstanding of it.
Boom.
You can definitely speak it to somebody else.
Damn straight.
Continue, man.
Now look at Africa. Okay. The two land masses appear.
You've seen this clip before, but I'm going to play it.
The map is wrong. Oh dear, yes. Look at Greenland. Okay. Now look at Africa. Okay. The two land masses appear to be roughly the same size. Yes. Would it blow your mind if I told you that Africa is in reality 14 times larger?
Yes. Here we have Europe, drawn considerably larger than South America. When it's 6.9 million square miles, South America is almost double the size of Europe's 3.8 million.
Alaska appears 3 times as large as Mexico, when Mexico is larger by 0.1 million square miles.
Germany appears in the middle of the map when it's in the northernmost quarter of the Earth.
And that's how you give a truth bomb.
Boy, relative size is one thing, but you're telling me that Germany isn't where we think it is? I think it's where you think it is.
Where is it?
I'm glad you asked.
It's only 3.5-hour direct flight from Barbados. Is it something they don't want us to see over the sea? I currently see they are making money, currency, off of our ignorancy. So get with it. Question everything. This is a time of revelation. You know, see what I go on. That's where everything you learn and start relearn. It looked like this before. How many of you have ever seen this map?
Seen that map?
Isn't this the map that you use K through 16 in the United States of America? Now, folks, look at this map. According to your social studies teacher, what is the equator? An imaginary line where?
Yeah.
Around the center of the Earth. Then, if this map is correct, then the equator.
This is on Oprah?
Yeah,
Oprah.
that's right. They're putting the truth right in front of you guys, man. They are mocking the shit out of you guys, and you can't see past the scales.
Yeah, this is definitely old. This must have been before Oprah turned to the dark side. You know what I'm trying to say? Because there's no way that she would ever have this up on her show now.
Well, I'm sorry, brother Peniros. I think that Oprah Winfrey's always been of the dark side. The minute you sign into that industry, you're of the dark side, man. The minute you sit in front of a camera or you take a microphone inside of your hand, you have turned to the dark side. There's no question about that. But this woman here also, she was, I saw her on one of Rap the News's videos, and this woman is in a class, and she asks everybody in the class about the black man, if they would all like to be treated like somebody who is black. Stand up if there's anybody in here that would like to be black. And it was a predominant white class, and nobody in the class stood up. So.
And this lady here, she's a very smart lady.
Must be here, and Chicago has a tropical climate. Now, folks, this is the map that we use in the schools. Look where the United States is, in the middle of the world, right? Now, here's the USSR, which is no more, of course, Mongolia, China, Africa, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Now, look over here. USSR, Mongolia, China, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan. Two Indias here. We have two Indias. Did you know that? Now, people, this is a flat-out lie. Look at the size of Greenland and the size of South America. According to your social studies teachers, what were continents? Largest land masses on the face of the earth, right? Now, do you know the continents? My top 5 spiritual awakening movies of all time.
I noticed that the moment that I started to talk about the Kabbalion, TikTok stopped pushing my content, and I keep getting shadow banned. But we're going to keep going anyway. So today we're going to talk about the principle of correspondence.
And that's what we do. I had my channel shut down, and it was a blow to me, man. It's put me in a funk for a long time, guys. I'm still in a funk because of it, man, because I had so much freaking material on there. I had my court case on there. I had my lawyer stuff on there. I had everything on that freaking channel, man. And they just wiped out a piece of my life. Granted, it was only 13 months of my life, but it was a great deal of work, man. We're talking thousands of hours I put into my channel in the first year, man. So, yeah, it was a blow, man.
As above, so below. As below, so above. Now, in the Kabbalion, this principle...
So you heard her just say, people, that talking about the Kabbalah, and then she got shadow banned. I'm going to say something to people that are pushing that knowledge on social media. It doesn't make any sense you overriding their guidelines. And if you are, get a Patreon, go on BitChute, and other platforms. Like, it doesn't make sense if you're building up a platform to start talking crazy on it if you know that that's going to get you blocked or shadow banned. That makes no sense.
Are you talking to me, brother Peniros? Yeah, that video I did yesterday was pretty fucking raw, man. You know, and that's why I started the video off this morning. I know that sometimes I can be very abrasive. And when I go back and I watch the video, I think, wow, bro, that was a bit over the top. But again, our Creator, the Spirit of God, says to hate evil. He says it, man. All right? So I am adamantly showing my disdain for evil today, even though I was right up in it all, man. I was as evil as in my mind and my carnal thoughts. They were continuously evil, just like the Bible said. And today, you know, they're not. Today, I wish to redeem myself and stand upright before the Spirit. Okay, remember, folks, God, John 4:24 says that the Lord, the self-existing eternal one, is Spirit. And those that worship the self-existing eternal one should worship the self-existing eternal Lord in spirit and truth. Straight talk right there.
Work around it, regardless if you're going to get the same views or not. I do post up some of my videos on BitChute, and I get more views for some of the videos. But it's not about that. Don't think about it like that. Just, you know, I'll get your whole platform shut down. You might have like 50 videos. You do one video, your whole thing gets shut down. It doesn't make any sense. Be smart about it. It's supposed to be a knowledge.
Thank you for that, Brother Peniros. I hear everybody.
Everything in your external reality is a reflection of your internal world. This is why so many people say, as cliche as this sounds by now, is that if you want to change your external reality, you have to go within. You have to change your inner state of being. And by inner state of being, we're talking mental, emotional, and spiritual. This is the reason why inner work is needed if you're trying to change your life. As you begin to do the inner work, reality has no choice but to start shifting around to reflect your inner state, because it is law. As above, so below, as within, so without. Have you ever noticed that nature is mimicking our anatomy and how the same pattern is playing out over and over again throughout life? The macrocosm is a reflection of the microcosm. Take a look at the death of a star and the birth of a cell. The helix nebula and then the human eye. The universe and then the brain cells.
Neurolinks, branches.
The universe, neurons under a microscope. They look very similar. The Milky Way, and then Hurricane Katrina from space.
You see what I'm saying, people? So, as you can see, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. But the beautiful thing is people are waking up. You know what I'm saying? When I watch these TikTok compilations, that's the first thing I think, because I know a lot about the stuff that they're talking about, you know what I mean? But the whole thing is, the reason why I'm playing it is to show you that people are waking up from all walks of life, from all ages, and that's what's important. So, big up yourself beyond 5D. I'm going to put the links for his channel in the description. And yeah, when his next one comes out, we'll react to that one too. So like, share, subscribe, people. Peace.
So, Brother Peniros, thank you very much for the video, man. Anybody that would like to go over there to Brother Peniros' channel and subscribe, I want you to understand there's nobody on the face of this earth, that I agree with 100%. Not even my brother Sean from Breaking Free. You know, we have a few different, you know, beliefs that are not 100% on board with. But one thing that those that serve the Spirit of God are on board with, that's one God. And I don't push any channel at all. I will not recommend any channel at all, ever, that pushes anything other than one God. So, with that said, much love to the children of Israel. This is a great video that you put together, Brother Peniros. All praise and glory must go to the mighty Most High alone, our Creator, who is one Lord, one Savior, one Spirit. This is White Raptor News Ministries.